Hey everybody, Kamikaze here, with the post-Tove Abyssal patch video kind of thing. Just next video I want to do is the good old Vengeance Blood. Finally, like, ever since Belphegor was printed, I've always wanted her, but I didn't have enough vials to make her. So I dusted one of my Abyssals, got her, and I got the pre-built deck that came out as well. So I'm able to use it. So here's a little view at the deck. It's pretty basic. I don't think anything really will stand out, but I will explain some of my tech cards. One Revelations, just because I've seen a lot of just swarmy stuff with like the low drop shadow, not shadow deck, but the low drop swordcraft deck or the ambush swordcraft deck. So this, you know, kills those frogs, kills those konichis, kill all those little one drops that sword like to play. Also helps against forest, and just also helps against a lot of ward. Like if you're playing a deck that's just fueled with wards and just nonsense on the board, you just drop this turn 4 and you blow everything up. I run one Caraboose just because I think she's really strong. Never drop her turn 8 if you do decide to use this deck. There's no reason to drop her, or not turn 8, I'm sorry, turn 6. Dropping her turn 6 kind of stops a lot of your power plays. I would say drop her around turn 8 through 10. Just because around that, like around those play point area, you're able to use combos as well as not constraining yourself to like only 6 mana. Because again, if you drop her at turn 6, Emeralda just becomes a pointless card. You can never use her. 2 Belphegors I think is fine. I haven't had trouble with not having 3. Lethal Blade is one of my other techs. Just, I think this card is probably the nuttiest card they printed for Vengeance this expansion. Never drop it outside of Vengeance because you just lose so much value out of it. It's really good against like shadow decks, against sword. If they do run like some sort of weird like Otohime deck, you burn through everything. Trust me, it's happened before. It's just really good. Especially, I like it with Shadow when they have a lot of Liches on field. Or if they use Death Breath and they have all their zombies at ward, you just drop it, they're auto die. Because how it works is as soon as they attack, they take the damage, and if they hit 0, they die. It's really, really good. But everything else is pretty straightforward, right? I do run the Dark Airjammer engine just because it's kind of busted with this. I don't run the 4 mana 4/4, or yeah, the 4 play point 4/4 that can't attack outside of Vengeance because it's way too slow. But enough talking. Let's get into the game and let's find out what's going to be pretty busted or not. But yeah, ever since the expansion came out, or not the expansion, the nerf to all those stuff, and I haven't seen a lot of neutral craft, I've been having so much more fun. Like I said in my last video, neutral craft, like I didn't want it to be everywhere, but it was. Like legit every single deck had, or every single class had a viable like neutral craft engine that they were able to run. Towards the end of July, I was running like the neutral craft with the Phantom Cat, because that was just really, really fun. But okay, against Dragon, it's most likely Ramp Dragon. I haven't seen Phoenix Hearst yet, so it also could be that, but I don't... Disagreeable Demon's really good, just because I didn't talk about her in the deck when I was showing off the deck, but turn 3, if they have something, it gets ward. Turn 3, if they don't have anything, becomes a 4/3 that to deal with, so I'll keep it. Let's see. Let's see if I can show you off her power a little bit. So I go first. If you looked at the deck, we have no turn 1, so you just auto leave on your turn. Dragon Nest. So this is ramp, I want to say. A lot of ramps use Dragon Nest though, just because they want to play safe. For now. Because if they are against aggro decks, they don't want to insta die. So at turn 7 they get a little burst of heal. Dragon Emissary, yeah, this is definitely Ramp Dragon. So I don't care taking 2 damage to my face. Doesn't really hurt me. The only thing that could kill this is if he Salamanders it. but Salamander is just a really, really big it's a big card on in his deck. So if he wants to waste that huge AoE board clear for 1 minion, okay, he did. Perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. So here, I really don't want to drop General, but I am. Because dropping General forces him to waste a play point. Or another Salamander's Breath. But I really don't think he is. But let's see. He definitely might. Dragon Summoner, okay. But again, takes 1 damage from Urius. And he wastes a play point. It's really good. Wasting play points for Dragon is really good. Even if they run Olivia later on. But Olivia's turn 9, so I don't have to worry about that right now.
But my will abides.
I'm gonna keep the General.
What a troublemaker.
Oh, man, I'm gonna drop Air Jammer. I really don't like getting 1 value for it, but ooh, getting Wolf is really good. I'll evolve Urius because now it forces him to waste another play point because he has to take out Urius now. Like there's too much on my board, and he's dropped a play point, a Salamander, an Emissary, so nothing too much. So he just auto ends his turn. That's really bad. So I could do 6. Yeah. He leaves. There's nothing he could have done there. That was too much damage on the field. I had 8 in the field and then 6 in my hand, plus a play point. That would have been another 2. That's too much for him right there. But thank God. Oh man. I don't want to say Vengeance struggles against ramp, but it's not that fun, especially when he had stuff like that. If he didn't get 2 Dragon's Nest and got like a Dragon Oracle to get a play point, then I would have been in real bad trouble. But luck was on my side. And right there, it even shows that Vengeance, like this deck, you don't really 100% need Belphegor or to be in the Vengeance. Like, it can run pretty stable before it hits Vengeance. Because, like, the Vengeance area is where it shines, right? But pre-Vengeance isn't that bad. Like, you could still box a lot of decks out. Yeah, I wanted to keep Saboteur because I really like Saboteur against Shadowcraft. Shadowcraft has like a lot of low health minions that I have real no problem like just smacking down with her. But if he drops something turn 2, I think I'm gonna be in a little trouble. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of trouble. I'm still gonna Blood Wolf phase. Like, I could run into the Soul Squasher, but I don't really care. I want him to kill my minion. Yeah. It's not that bad. Again, if he's getting me faster to... If he's getting me faster to Vengeance, I'm perfectly fine with that. I could have kept the Hungering Horde for the zombies, like if Bone Chimera did die, but I had nothing to really kill it, so there's no, like, reasoning behind me doing that. I wanted to kill Bone Chimera there, because 1, I take 2 damage to my face, so I'm closer to Vengeance, and then 2, he has 2 minions on board, so if he does decide to run those 2 into my face, or evolve and, like, trade for this dude, I'm perfectly fine with it. So yeah, he pops me into Vengeance. Really good. I don't really care that he trades like with Necro Assassin. It's perfectly fine by me. So here, I don't really care. Just want to trade. I need that off the board, and I want to keep my Diabolical Drains. It's not diabolical, it's diabolic, but you get what I mean, right? It's... So here, turn 6 isn't that bad. He could, like, Death Breath.
Contemptible white fowl. The black fowl is alive.
Okay, so he's just gonna trade.
But why?
I don't think that was that good of an idea.
Want to play?
I think that was an even worse idea.
Don't let the light blind you.
I heal for so much now. So Saboteur auto kills that. Diabolic Drain kills that.
Quench them. Wasn't I good enough?
So in that turn, he wasted one of his strong cards and he wasted an evolution point. So now I'm in a really good spot. He could still have Eklord, which this deck is. It's an Eklord deck. You can see it by the Soul Squasher, you can see it by the Chimera. Like, it's very, very much obvious that this is that net deck, Eklord deck. But it's not that big of a big deal, right? There's a reason why that deck is real popular. It's super efficient. It works really well. So here he's gonna... Ooh.
I'll show you.
What is he gonna do? Trade into it? Why? Is that really worth it?
There was nothing to be afraid of.
Huh. Okay. So here I get a big turn. I get Urias. I drop Urias instead of Wolf just because I know he's going to drop a lot of minions later. Like next turn or whatever. Because that's just how this is. He drew 2 cards, so I know he's going to play something big. So I get double Urias. That's not bad. I could have evolved trade just so Necro Assassin doesn't, you know, do anything, but I don't. If he Necro Assassins, that's 3 mana, so he'll only have 5 left, and he can't really do anything super wild. Okay, not that bad. So 7 mana to do 3 to his face. If I get a Hungering Whore, that's really good. And speak of the devil, dude. Let's go. So here I go face. Here I 100% go face. Instead of evolving this, because if I evolve this, he can still Undying Resentment it, so there's no reason for that. The other option could have been evolving the Web Imp, because if he does Eklord, he summons a 4/2 Rush Zombie, but it doesn't really matter. Got the W right there. Yeah, he had good ideas, but didn't really work out. Let's do one more, huh? Pretty solid, I think this deck is. This deck might need a little bit more touching around with, but I think I found a really fun deck. Besides my Sybil, like, Forestcraft deck, this is like super fun. Okay, another Shadowcrop. I'm going second this time. Second, I really like just because you get the second draw. So, Diabolic Drain, Eardrummer I could let go. I'd rather get something else. Yeah, Imp is pretty good. So turn 1, he's gonna drop the 1/2. No, he didn't get it? Okay, that's good then. That's really good. If he doesn't drop anything on turn 1, I'm in a good spot because I get the evolution points and we're on even ground here. Soul Squasher? Okay. So here I'm gonna Blood Wolf because I don't, again, my mentality is I don't care if he deals face to me. Like, if he drops me to Vengeance, I'm fine with. Because right now, like, I have 8 health that I don't really care about. So it bothers me in no way, like, what he does with that. Yeah, if he goes face, it's fine. So here, I don't want to go Imp or Demon, because if I put Taunt on the field, it forces this guy to automatically aggro on them and kill, and then summons a Lich. I don't want to deal with that. That's too much. That's way too much for me to deal with. So yeah, he's just gonna go face. That's not that bad. Like, I have perfectly no worry in the world. Demon Eater is really good. Yeah, he gets the Lich out. But it's not that bad. It was really smart for him to trade. But I think... what should I do here? Yeah.
This is my home. You are my
So
food.
turn 5, right? He can 5, right? He can do 5 damage, 6 damage to me, while I can only do 2, 4, 6 damage to him right now. Let's evolve. I'm gonna try this out. Right now it seems a little stupid,
Should I
but
suffocate
I'm gonna try it out.
you? Juicy.
So drop him to 10 health. 10 health is a pretty good spot. I don't really care that I'm at 9 health. Not that scared. If he Undying Resentments, then I'm in trouble. But Zombie Party, I'm not that bad, because Zombie Party only does 3. Then he'll have to Demon Eater to trade.
You gonna mess with me?
Does he evolve his attendant? No. That was pretty good. So right here, I General.
Rage empowers me.
I evolve General, go face because it's 6 damage. I put him on edge because now
World is my power.
he sort of is forced to try to end the game. Because if he doesn't know what's in my hand, right? He might think I have Razor Claws. So that's 3 damage to him. If I have 2, that's 6 damage to him. He just doesn't know. He needs to kill my General while also trying to put some sort of taunt or gain health, which the only sort of taunt he has is Chowie, which is on turn 7, which he doesn't, you know, he's only on turn 6. Or he could Dying Breath? Whatever, the 6 spell card that drops 2 3s with taunt. But he gets a pretty good drop. So here I'm scared. So I Imp, I Demon,
This is my home.
and now do I Drain?
Food. I'm not doing this for you.
If he has Eklord, I don't want to get my shit pushed in, so I'll just heal.
Hey, why so angry?
So here he could power through these minions, but I really don't want a Caribous, but I think I do. Yeah, Immortal Thane. I forgot that's in this deck, huh? Rip, dude. It's still not that bad. I could definitely still win if I get another general. I still have 2 generals in my, I think I still have 2. 2 generals. I still have my, Emeralda.
Hey, you rot and decay.
So, it's not the worst.
Ugh, wish I tried harder.
He puts me in Vengeance, stupidly.
You beckoned.
I think that was a bad play on his part. Yeah, rip. He didn't do it properly. So I win. See, perfect Belphegor.
Stay beautiful.
But right here,
Dream
I just
for a
evolve
time.
my Spiderweb. Deal 3 damage to the face. And then Caraboos's effect at the end will deal the 1 damage.
Juicy.
And wasn't that bad. Thank God he didn't get Eklord, or he didn't get one of his Cerberuses.
My beauty
Is it Cerberus?
unshakable.
I think it's Cerberus. But yeah, this deck I think is pretty strong. If you guys do want the deck list, you know, you can always go back to the beginning of the video or right here, and I'll definitely post the deck list as well if you guys do want to copy it. It might be a little pricey, you know, just because it runs like Caraboos, 2 Belphegors, but I definitely, if you do want to like try to cut around the edges, you could probably drop a Caraboos. Don't go for that. You could probably go for another Emeralda. But I think having 2 Belphegors is definitely important. One, I think you just wouldn't be able to really get Belphegor that often. And you saw here in this game, like even with 2, I didn't get it often, but it didn't really bite me in the ass that much. But I think 2 is like a definite. 3 you could definitely go for, but 2 if you want to, you know, cut some vials, be a little safe with your money. Scarlet Saboteur and Dark Air Gemmer I think are just must. These cards are really good. I only run 2 Saboteurs just because I run 3 Big Knuckle. Big Knuckle's really good. I didn't draw it most of these games, or anytime this game I think. But he's still a really good card. Just being able to like basically auto kill like Grimgars or, you know, wards or just any like low health minion. It's basically like the priest for Haven, but better because you don't have to waste the evolve token. I think that's really it. Like those are the only things you could probably save some money on. Lethal Blade, you know, you don't have to run Lethal Blade, but I think it's really strong. Sadly, I wasn't able to show it off this video, but maybe in another time. But I think this deck is super powerful, and because of the nerfs to neutral craft, I think this is going to be close to tier 2, tier 1 deck. But thank you again for watching, guys, and take care.